Luke chapter 10 verse 1.
Luke 10 and 1.
After these things the Lord appointed.
Hold on. Everybody there yet?
Come.
Alright, go ahead.
After these things the Lord appointed others 70. Also, and sent them 2 and 2.
Right, so he appointed the 70, right? What did he appoint them to do? Anybody? What did he appoint them to do, Shatab?
To go out and heal the sick, cleanse the lepers.
Right.
You know, to use what they've been given.
Right, use what they've been given. What else?
To be laborers.
To be laborers, right? What else, Lamont?
To go and save Israel.
To go and save Israel, right?
Come.
Right, to teach, right?
Come.
I will make you fishers of men, right?
Come.
So he appointed, outside of the 12, he had these, we call them the secret 70 because you don't really know about them, but he just said they're there. He appointed these 70, right? Okay, go ahead.
And sent them 2 and 2.
And sent them what?
2 and 2.
So there it is. Go ahead.
Before his face into every city and place.
So yeah, he sent them out in 2s. Well, you got another one to add to that?
Come.
Okay, so y'all get this? So when we go out, like, I'm finna leave to Virginia. We're going out in 3s, maybe 4s, right? Why? Where you at?
1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 29.
1 Corinthians 14:29. Go ahead.
Let the prophets speak 2 or 3, and let the other judge.
Right. So let the prophets speak of 2 and 3. Why? Why? Let's get the other scriptures. Where 2 or 3 are in my name. Get it. So yeah, 2s and 3s. It was set up for us to go out for a reason like that. And you hear us talk about it all the time. And we'll go there. Let me not jump. Let me go here first. But yeah, it's definitely going out in 2s and 3s, man, is needed. It's somewhere in one of the Gospels. It says I think that's it. Yeah, go there.
Come.
Yeah.
Read out.
Yeah, read it. Matthew, where we at?
Matthew 18:20.
Go ahead.
Come. Yeah. Matthew chapter 18, verse 20. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name,
right,
there am I in the midst of them.
Why? Why? Why he always said that? 2s and 3s. 2s or 3s. You got to have somebody there.
To witness.
Right. To be a witness. Right?
Come.
What else?
Well, it's just like the Corinthians said, so one can judge to make sure that the other's on point.
There you go. So one can always keep the other on point.
Come.
You understand? Y'all get that?
Come.
Read it again.
Come. For where 2 or 3 are gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of them.
There am I in the midst of them. Why? Because the Most High wasn't really about I'm doing all by my lonely. That's man. That's brothers that be on that. You know, I don't need to roll with nobody. The Bible don't say that. The Bible say go out in 2s and 3s. Why? You need somebody to check you. If you go off and say you're Christ reincarnated, that brother's supposed to look at you and say, Negro, you're out of your mind. Right?
Come on.
If you start doing things ill, right or wrong or defiled or off, somebody's supposed to tell you, no, that's wrong, that's wicked or evil. So he said go out in 2s and 3s. That's what Christ is. Listen, what happens when a man gets in his own mind? What?
He get lifted up in pride.
A lot of times he get lifted up in pride. Now I'm not saying a man can't be alone and be right or humble or meek. But he always needs somebody to make sure he come back and he's checking himself. Where did doctrines and religions come from? Somebody not telling this other person, like, listen, you're veering from the word. You're going off from the word. Go to Ecclesiastes. Another one of our favorite ones.
4:9.
Yeah, 4:9. One of our. This is like our motto of the camp right here. One of our mottos. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
2 are better than 1.
Read it again.
2 are better than 1.
Mosiah said he's alone. Let me make him a helpmeet. Right? Why? Because 2 are better than 1. You need that woman. That woman needs the man. The children need the parents. That's how the Most High created things. You need your brother. 2 are better than 1. Why? Because where 2 or 3 is, well, the one is going to sit back, listen to what you're saying, and he's going to judge. And he's going to add to what you're saying. Or take away if needed. Right? Go ahead. Read on.
Because they have a good reward for their labor.
Right. They have a good reward for their labor. And you know what that means? Who you fighting for anyway? If you all by yourself, who are you doing this for? You? Who wants to be alone up in a room by himself? Yeah, you claim you want to be like that, bro. Nah. After a certain time, you like, man, I got to get out.
Come on.
I need a woman. I need a friend. I need a buddy. Right? A woman be like, you know what? I did this so long, but I need a man. Right? You need him. Go ahead.
For if they fall, the one will lift his fellow.
Now, why you got to have that brother there? If he mess up, you lift the brother up. Right? Go ahead.
But woe to him that is alone.
Right? All the lone wolves, soldiers, David Carradines. He did the kung fu back in the days where he's just walking in each city with a knapsack. Right? Have you ever seen the original Hulk? Old school.
Con.
He walked from city to city, just a loner.
Play that music at the end.
Right, the loner music. Most I don't want that. He wants you to go in these cities and spark them up. But what happens if when they went in the cities and they called, what was it, Paul? When they called them gods, or Peter? It was Paul. Yeah, when they called them gods. Right? Now, Paul was a righteous man, but if Paul was going off, his brothers would have said, listen, nah, you ain't no God. Those are false gods. You're supposed to give all praise to the Most High. But a brother that's alone, left to his own conceit, sometimes pride. And I'm not saying you can't do things by yourself, but when going preaching the word of the Most High, there be spirits that be created to confuse, to destroy, to get you in pride, to lift you up. You need somebody to remind you, sit down and be humble, right? And your brother or your sister or your husband or your wife is there. Go ahead.
For he had not another to lift him up. Again, if 2 lie together,
right,
then they have heat.
Right.
But how can one be warm alone?
Right. So you see why it's a necessity for us to have that brother or sister or wife or person there for you, because where 2 or 3 is, there is Christ. Y'all get that, right? Go ahead.
And if one prevail against him.
And if one what?
Prevail against him.
If you're alone, you go into a city. Where's your backup? Right? If I'm alone, I go into a city. How am I going to street speak? I need a reader. Right? I need somebody there to read for me. I can't read and teach. I mean, I could, but wouldn't it be better if I have a brother there? Con. Y'all see that? Go ahead.
2 shall withstand him. And a 3-fold cord.
And a what?
3-fold cord.
Go ahead.
Is not quickly broken.
So that's why he said go out in 2s and 3s. See? If it can't be 3, it got to be 2. You can't go out alone. All right, go from there. Go to one more. Proverbs 18 and 17. Proverbs 18 and 17. Just to throw this little hook in there. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 18, verse 17.
He
that is first in his own cause.
Right. He that is first in his own cause. I want y'all to listen to this clearly. He that is first in his own cause. Go ahead.
Seemeth just.
He what?
Seemeth just.
You hear what that says? When you get a man by himself and he's trying to state his own cause, he seems just. Right? He might seem right. Go ahead.
But his neighbor.
But his what?
But his neighbor.
The Most High gives you the neighbor, your brother. Go ahead.
Cometh and searcheth him.
Right. But his neighbor coming, he be like, well, wait a minute, bro. You didn't consider this. You didn't look at this. You didn't look at that. Oh, look, you missed this. What are you talking about? His neighbor comes and searcheth him. So the Most High always deals with 2s and 3s, man. That was 18:17.
God.
One more. Where's iron? What is it? 17 and 17?
18, 17.
No.
A friend loveth that.
No. We can go to that one too, but iron sharpeneth iron.
God. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17.
Right? Is it?
God.
Go ahead.
A friend loveth at all times.
No. We can pull that one too, but iron sharpeneth iron. Let's find that one real quick, and then we'll go. We'll finish it out with that one right there. It's in Proverbs though. But see what happens here? What happens? I'm looking for the scripture. Now if I was alone and I just didn't know and I couldn't find it at all.
27 and 17.
But I got my brother to do what? Yeah, I got it for you. We work together, right? That's what it's supposed to be. Go ahead.
Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron.
Iron sharpeneth iron. You take those 2 blades and you you sharpen those knives. You sharpen those swords. Iron sharpeneth iron. This is symbolic. 2 metals, 2 strong things. Go ahead.
So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend.
You see that? Why go out in 2s and 3s? Why do you need your husband there? Because he's going to keep your countenance sharp. He's going to search you. He's going to show you the things that you're not looking at. So you need 2s and 3s. You need that. You need brotherhood. All right, finish it up with the last one. What was it?
17.
No, yeah, 17 and 17.
Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 17.
A
friend loveth at all times.
Yeah.
And a brother is born for adversity.
Yeah, you gotta have that brother there, man, going through the thickness with you, the battle, the war, right? He's gonna be there for you. He's gonna be there in counsel. He's going to be there in the good, the bad. He's going to be there through the fights, through the wars. He should be there with you. That's a true brother, a true sister. A brother's born through adversity. Y'all got that?
God.
But woe to him that is left alone. When he's in adversity, who's there for you?
No brother. Oh, the ones left.
Yeah, no one. No one. Then the scriptures tell you about going to counsel to the ungodly. If you don't got someone in the truth giving you knowledge, then you go to the counsel to the ungodly, and they're going to lead you where? Off. So you need a brother or a sister to tell you, to show you, to tell you the right thing, to keep you sharp.